All right. What do we got? Welcome, guys. Good evening. Got a few people typing. All right, cool. All right, we'll see. All right, guys. So obviously, you guys see my screen. This is Thinkorswim. I use Thinkorswim for my charting platform. Okay. You can't. Wait. Whoops. My bad. There you go. Now we can see it. Had an exciting trading day. Just started trading real money and made $312. Let's go, bro. Nice job. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. All right, cool. So this is what I use. This is my trading platform that I use every single day. I don't actually exit and put orders on here at all. I don't do that. So I just use this to chart my levels. I just use this to see, hey, this looks good for an entry. This looks good for a long. I don't actually place trades on here. Now I place trades on Tradeovate, which is a broker for futures. Okay. So I only place trades on Tradeovate. Again, I highly recommend most of you guys going through the recording sections tab and then the tutorial tab just to get the basics out of the way, because it's always a pain in the butt just to get like, okay, what broker, what platform, how do you execute trades, have videos for everything on there. Okay. So again, if you guys have like little bitty questions about like small little details about platforms and how that works, just DM me. I don't want to spend too much time tonight just talking about how to set up. But other than that, if you guys have any questions about how to set up, just let me know. So strategy though, let's just talk about wasn't able to do a recap for today. So let's do a quick recap of today's market, and then we'll go into like strategy with recap. Okay. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, fam? So obviously we're having a lot better price action Asian session than the last couple days of New York, right? Which is crazy. Right? This was yesterday. Absolutely terrible price action. This was today. A little bit better volume, right? And then obviously, but pre-market, it's so easy. Just boom, right? What's price action? The movement of the stock or the movement of the asset. What's the deal with that? Yeah, honestly, I know, right? I should stay up night and trade. I wish we could stay up all night and trade. So lately, Asian session, when I say Asian session, guys, I pretty much mean after hours. This gray area means after market close. Like right now, we're trading in this gray area. So futures trades, and it's going to trade all the way till tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. So this is going to be trading. Again, I only trade from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's my window, okay? But we can see right here, and lately, the last couple days, guys, we've been having some crazy volume the last like hour. So you know what? I'm kind of leaning towards, you know what, and we can vote on this. Instead of power hour being like 1 or 2, we can make it like at 3. Wait, we'll make sure what time this actually was. Hold up. This was at like, this started at 12. So yeah. Do you guys all want to hop on here? Instead of power hour at 1, we can do 3. 3 Central. Yeah. You guys all, does that all work for you guys? Cool. All right, cool. Awesome. So yeah, starting now, we're going to be doing top step closes at 2 for me. I know top step is kind of annoying at that, but it doesn't matter. We don't have to trade. We're just going to be doing it. I think 3 to 4 will be a really good, we'll do that from now on. Okay. So we'll do obviously live trading in the morning. Then we hop back on from 3 to 4, and then we do the lessons. I mean, we will change it. We can change it. We always do change it, but for now, let's see that. Let's just try that. Cool. So that is what the gray area and the darker area mean, guys. As well, we always want to look at what market is doing. So the last couple days, today, the day before, and then as well the day before. So this was, what day was this? This is Tuesday, Monday, Friday. Friday. So Friday till today, we've been really much every single day just been super bullish. But if we can see this, and actually let me get my drawing tool out to show you guys. This was what we traded today. Actually, hold on. This is what we traded. This is what we traded. And this is what we traded. But look at pre-market. Look how much it moved pre-market compared to actual market open. And that's what's super, super annoying is we're missing the bulk of these plays because it's happening in the middle of the night. Usually that doesn't happen. Now, how can we fix that? We can't. The only thing we can do is obviously trade earlier, but I don't think any of you guys want to wake up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. Not me. What was causing that? What was causing the bull run? I mean, obviously, it was just, no, the markets are just rallying back to the upside. That's all it is. But just the time that it's doing it is very, very annoying. That's all. That's all. Which, I mean, again, is super, I don't like it, but that's what the markets are giving us. That's how we have to trade, and that's what we got to do. Hopefully, obviously, once this tariff thing goes away and we could actually figure out what market kind of wants to do, then we should be good to go. We shouldn't obviously worry about any of that stuff. Okay. But anyways, who cares about pre-market and all that stuff? What do I look for? And let's kind of dive into strategy. Then I'll answer some questions, and then we will kind of talk about going forward, okay? So for tomorrow, I'll even do an analysis of what I'm looking at for tomorrow. First thing I want to do, what is the trend in the market? What do you got? We'll never take a trade today if he wasn't alone, but because of us, he tries his best to polish and tune just... I never heard Will say it's going up. Nope. Back down. Wait, it's going back up. Nope. This morning was so funny. He tried to sweet talk the market, also getting... Oh, yeah. Again, I was just messing with you guys this morning. Yeah. Obviously, with again, at the same time, we just want to have fun with it. And that's why we have a community. We can always just mess around, have fun. You know, we don't always have to be serious in here. Okay, guys, support lines, take notes. You know, when are you gonna straight pipe the vet? I'm actually selling my Corvette. I'm gonna buy a new one. I'm gonna buy a Z06. Probably buy a new Z06. But stop! You guys are sidetracking me. All right, but way better. Yeah, Z06. I mean, it's more expensive, but it's better. I'm gonna start trading with a magnet. That's a good idea. Okay. You guys totally distract me way too much, guys. And I feel like I have ADHD, but like I never was diagnosed with it. So like I get very distracted very easily. So don't let me get distracted, okay? But anyways, so I'm gonna break down kind of what we're looking at right now. So this is the market. What are we doing? I'm gonna put everybody in chat. Are we going up, down, or sideways right now? If you guys from here to here, are we going up, down, or sideways? Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to give you 3 options, okay? We're going to make this a little interactive, so I'm just not talking all the time, okay? When would you short? I'm going to give you 3 options, okay? Would you short? Let me get my line up here. I'm going to make them colors, okay? 1 would be the white. Or would we do red? Or would we do, yeah, white or red? Would we short on, actually, we'll make it even more confusing. Okay? Or pink. There you go. Everybody put a color in. Would we be short? Would you guys want to take a short on the white line, the pink line, or the red line? Red. Okay. Why red? Give me like a 1-sentence description on why red. And when I say short, guys, I mean make the market go down. Break a trend. Okay. I like that. Much more support below, correct. Okay. What else we got? White, okay. All of them are a break of trend. Interesting. Brian, I like that. All of them are a break of trend. Again, I kind of trick questioned you. I said kind of the same thing last lesson. Okay? I said, which line is going to break? Remember when I said all of them? Do you guys remember that? All these levels are key levels in the market to potentially take a short. Okay? Because each one of these levels is a key trend. Now, if we break below here and we have a clean break below here, we're going to go to here. If we have a clean break below here, we're going to go here. Now, it's all your interpretation of how you read the market. Do we want to take, is our goal, and we hop on into the trade, right? So technically all you guys are right. If every single one of you guys said the same, all the colors, we're technically all right. Okay? But if one of you guys are like, you know what, I'm a swing trader. I want to hold this from 24.12 all the way down to 22.96. Okay, well, that's a swing trade, and we don't really swing trade here. We day trade, right? But every single one of these levels matter. Let's go to a smaller time frame so we kind of can see that. Let's zoom on in here. All right. So here, obviously, what would, if you guys really had to wait and really wanted to play one level, which one would make the most sense? And this is I think this is gonna really help you guys out a lot. Okay, think about this. Let's say we take a short here, right? We take a short here. This area has a lot more chop and wicks than a level between pink line, this support, to this red line. Do you guys see that? I wish I can draw in here, but I can't. Only can do that on TradingView. But do you guys see, if we take a short here, we have resistance, or not, it's not really support, but like this is all these wicks and everything. These are all resting orders in these wicks. This is all liquidity in these wicks. So we can probably do this. We probably might go all the way down here, but it'll be very bumpy. It'll be like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It won't be a clean fluid motion. It won't be something like this, right? Now, if we broke this support level, which is low of day, which is going to be a lot more, I guess, aggressive. There's going to be a lot bigger push. This would actually be if you wanted to really short one of these, and I only gave you one choice, pink would have been the right answer. Okay, why pink? This is low of day of today. So if we break this, I'm probably 80% sure that we'll go from here all the way down to here. Would it be one candle? No. Could be. But this level, because then we're going to target what? What are we going to target if it breaks low of day? We target pre-market lows. Or maybe we can target low of day of what? Monday. This is Monday's low. Okay. So here's today's low. If we break below this, break a trend, then we could target yesterday's low. Or we could have take profit 1 of yesterday's low to then take profit 2 pre-market low. Okay. Now let's reverse it. Okay. So now I'm not gonna say all of them. So if you had to pick one, pink would have been the right answer. Okay. Now and why? Let me actually explain why. Because you're like, well, why is pink the right answer? Why not this one? Because we still have aggressive support here. This will probably be a lot more sense to actually have a fake out. Why not pre-market low here? Why not wait all the way down to pre-market low here? Because this is probably extremely strong support level. So 9 times out of 10, we're probably actually going to bounce off of this and not sell off on this. There's no more room at the bottom, exactly. Okay. So let's go into now an uptrend. And I'm going to give you guys some examples, okay? Or you're going to ask me some. So would I go long pre-market high right now? Would I go long? And actually I have to even zoom out here. Ooh, okay, I kind of gave away the answer, but it's whatever. Okay, so as of right now, because I can't really do anything for now, maybe I can do it in a back day. I love pre-market high right here, because after this pre-market high, where's that next level? I have to go to a bigger time frame. I got to zoom in here. This is pre-market high right here. I think, let me, hold on, I don't want to lie to you guys. Wait. No, it's not. This is a pre-market high. Okay, this is a pre-market high. See why we're getting rejected here? Why? We have resistance, 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 resistance. So if we have a clean break above this, where is the next main point of resistance? And I'm going to give you guys 2 choices. Here or here. So just do, this is 1, this is 2. So if we break 25.32, are we going to go all the way straight to here, or are we going to go all the way straight to here first? This is 1, this is 2. What do we got? What do you guys think? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Drum roll, ready? If I was going to take this play, I would have gone to 2. Now, why? Let me go to a smaller time frame. I don't even know if I can. This is 5 days back. Maybe I can. No, I can't. It won't let me. Maybe if I go to 15 minutes back, it will let me. Hold on. It might let me here. There it goes. It will a little bit. Let me zoom in here to show you guys. Why would I not aim for here? Why would 1 be the right answer? Okay. Why didn't you see any real resistance? Well, because, and I'll tell you why. Is this the most strongest level resistance? No, we're scalpers. Okay. I'm a scalper. Now, if I was wanting to hold a position longer, okay, I would be targeting all the way up here. Now, can we go all the way up here? But our goal is to manage risk, get into the market, and not hold winners. If we get in all the way down here, which would be at 25.31, wait, 20, that'll be 55. That's almost a 200-point move. Oh, sorry, I lied to you. 50. It's some. I think it's 200 point. No, it's like 70. Yeah, something like that. I'm bad at math, guys. Don't laugh at me. I love you, but okay. We don't want to. This is going to be like a 2,000, 3,000 point move on like one NQ contract. We're not trying to ride this whole move. Now, if we go into here to here, most likely what happened before we hit this level, we sold off. So if we can break below here, this is a good first TP. Now, if we rip right below this, then we can aim for next TP. But we're actually probably going to slow down here and then to here. Okay. Why am I'm looking at every single wick. There's a wick here and there's a wick here. In between the wicks, guys, is where the room is. I don't know if you guys knew that. In between these wicks is where the room, where it has those rooms. Every time we hit a certain wick level, here, 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 right? That's where market, and those are where resting orders are lying. Okay. Now, some of those wicks will be eaten through in a matter of seconds. Now, some of those wicks will take a little bit of time. So, for example, if I go to a bigger time frame, how can we identify those wicks? Let me go to like, I don't know, the 2 hour. Here we go. Look what happened here. I can put a line here and say, okay, I'm going to go in short on the 2 hour break wick right here. I'll go short on here. Now, if I go to a 1 minute time frame and I'm scalping something, go short here, that would have been a good scalp. Okay. Obviously, it's not the best move, but you can see. Now, if I go back to the 2 hour time frame and say, okay, I will go long on this candle wick high. Okay. I'll go long this candle wick high. And my take profit, we'll say, is right here. Another quick scalp move. Okay. Let me, right here. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame. Look. Entry. Exit. Do you guys see how I'm looking for that? But again, we're not just looking for every single wick and playing every single wick. That's not trading. That's just trying to play every single movement. I'm just trying to show you guys where I'm trying to identify this stuff and then how I'm able to look at it and then base it off of the trend. The first thing our job as a trader is to identify trend. That's it. Okay? And I tell you guys that probably 1,000 times. What is the trend doing right now? Like right here. What is the trend right now? What are we doing? What? Consolidating, uptrend, downtrend? Sideways. Exactly. So do we want to do anything? No. I would want it to hit, and what we can do is we can go to a bigger time frame. We can go to 15 minute. And this is really bad volume. I would want it to break below here or above here. Again, I don't trade this because look at that volume. It's terrible. But if we go back to the 1 minute, look. Okay, cool. If we break below here with aggressive sellers, this might look like a good short. But maybe we want to start seeing some lower lows, lower highs being made. Ooh, a pretty good long looks here. Good if we can play between higher highs and higher lows. Now, I want to get into something. If we don't want to play breakouts, because those are breakout plays. Waiting for a breakout low, we take it. Waiting for a breakout high, we take it. Now, let's say we're in, I don't know. Let me show you. We're in a range, right? And the range is from pre-market high to low of day, right here. Okay, let's say we're in this range from pre-market high to low of day. All right, and we want to take something inside of this range. We want to play something inside this range. How can we play it? Now, this is kind of adding on to, I want to say this is like a different strategy, but we're doing the same type of concepts, but we're trading inside a range. There's trading a breakout outside of a range, and there's trading inside of a range. Okay, does that kind of make sense? So if I want to wait for a break outside of a range, if I want to play a break range, like a range break trade, I'll wait for a break here or wait for a break here. If I want to play inside of this range, what would I do? If I want to play inside of this range, I would look for, okay, next level resistance is right here. We're in an uptrend right here. Okay. Here's a low, here's a higher low, here's a higher low. Wait for a break. We're still taking a breakup play. We're playing it inside of a range. So we go long here, stop loss below the trend, take profit of high of day. Now, when we have really good price action, when we have really good volume, we can have insane winners by doing what? Taking initial half entry here, controlling our risk, and then adding more to the next break to where we're actually thinking about getting out of the range and then targeting the next range. That only works when we have good price action. If we're trading like something like, I don't know, yesterday, when we're doing something like this, it's kind of hard to do that. And that's why some days are just worse than others. Okay. Is that making more sense, or am I confusing you guys? Can we get W's in the chat? Is this kind of making more sense, or is it recorded? Yes. Or are we like, no, I'm actually more confused than before you started talking? What do we got? It's okay. Landon, this is you're a new student, bro. Okay? It's okay. If you guys don't understand, that's why we have 5 lessons a week, okay? Cool. All right, I'll give you more examples, all right? And by the way, tonight we're going to bring on a student up here to share their screen and to chart out levels, all right? That'll be confusing a little bit, but slowly getting it. Again, yeah, I'm not expecting any of you guys to master this in 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month. Okay, I see it just like comes naturally because I've been doing this for so long. But I want you to slowly get it, and then every single day show up, and then, okay, this makes sense. Okay, now that makes sense. Like when you guys do your first day of math class in geometry or algebra, you guys were all pretty like, what the heck is math, right? It was, yeah, I'll do more examples, Jamie, don't worry. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to give you guys an example of playing a trade inside of a range, okay? Let's do, give me a stock, guys. Somebody put a stock in chat. Tesla, Amazon, Facebook. Boom, boom. He was ready for it. How did you type it that fast, bro? Jamie just was like, boom, Tesla. Hey, that's crazy. Okay. Let's do Tesla. That's crazy. All right, here's Tesla. Again, we don't trade stocks, but the strategy works literally on everything. So how do we trade this? And by the way, if you guys want this algo, it's free, okay? All right, if I want to trade in a range, what's my goal? Well, we can do pre-market low. Here, actually, let me do this. Hold on. And let me get rid of here. Okay. And let me zoom in here. Cool. So playing inside of a range, I would wait for low of day. Okay. What is low of day here? Right here, right? So we have one level for a range. Cool. Now, where is high of day going to be? Right here. Cool. So there's a range in this area. Okay. So how can we play take profit here or take profit here? Well, the first thing we want to look for is what? Trend. If we didn't see any of this and all we saw is this, we know we have resistance here. Okay. Well, how can we get in on this trade before the breakout? Because we're not trying to break. If we wanted to trade a breakout range, we would be entering here or we'd be entering here. Okay. But our goal is to trade the inside of this. Well, how I would do it, okay, is, okay, we came down, we bounced up, we fell off. I would be playing what? I want to make sure I'm doing this level right, so I'm not lying to you guys. Okay, cool, we're good. I'll be waiting for break of structure. What does break of structure mean? We break a higher low. That's all we do. We break a higher low. So we already identified the trend. Trend is bullish. Okay. I wouldn't enter here. I mean, we could enter here, right? We could enter here. This would be a little bit more, I wouldn't say of a riskier trade, but our take profit would be a little confusing because I would have probably put the take profits. If we broke here, I'll probably put take profit right here. So for example, if we came down here and we came back down, I'll look for there's 2 ways I would play this. I'll look for a short if we play close below pre-market low. So we come down here, price shoots up. I draw my support level. Now we come back down. If it breaks below here, I'll probably go short. Never broke below here. Don't even think about it. Now buyers are stepping back up into this. We break out of this lower, this break of structure. We could have entered long here. I would have exited right here. Now this move, you're like, Will, this is such a small move. And this is actually on the 5 minute. Let's actually go to a 1 minute time frame to show you. Okay. This is inside of a range. Support, resistance. Okay. TP right here. All right. So for example, in here, comes up, comes back down, would look for a short here. Never happened. Play break a structure, go long. Comes up. We could re-add to our position. So we can do half position size, add more to our position size, take profit right here. Now that's a trade that I would have taken. That's called a, I don't know, break of inside range. I don't even know the name for it. But does that make sense? Questions? So we identify support. We identified nearest level of resistance. Now, how can we play in between this? How can we play in between this range and this range? Wait for break of structure, identify trend, Here's a low, here's a higher low. Buyers are looking pretty strong. Go long, take profit. This would have been a big ass trade if we had good price action. This would probably been like a few $1,000 move for me, a few $100 move for you guys. Okay. So that is an example of playing a breakout inside of a range. Now, if I wanted to play a breakout inside of a bigger range, again, I'm not trying to confuse you guys too much. I'll go to a bigger time frame. I would chart out my pre-market highs, my day lows. Okay. And then I would probably actually chart out this one right here because this was a half a day. So I would have done that. Now I could just trade inside of this. I can just trade this, right? If we break, what is overall market looking like? What trend are we in? Are we in uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend, right? High, low, higher, low, higher, low. This is equilibrium. This is the medium of the overall stock. This is the highest point. If I go to a small time frame, let's go to the 15-minute. What does it look like? We hit this level. We sold right off. And this is good PA. This is Tesla. NASDAQ hasn't been doing this lately. It's been a lot worse, but whatever. Okay. We broke. Where can we target? We can have first TP here, second TP here, because again, our goal is to mitigate risk and take money out of the market. Now, this is going to be a wider move. I'm playing in between this range of pre-market high and pre-market low. Do you guys see how all we're doing is trading in ranges, but we decide on what range we want to trade, and we're making that game plan? Is that kind of making sense? Okay. But the first thing we have to do, wait for the, yeah, exactly. Cool. Give me another one. Let's do another example. I think we need more examples so you guys really get it. Give me another stock. We could do NVIDIA. NVDA. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at this price action. See, look, this is NVIDIA today. Is this tradable? Huh. This is really hard to trade. But how would I trade this? Okay. Pre-market low. Pre-market high. Cool. Let's go to a small time frame now. All right, market opens here. I'll put a resistance level here because we just dropped off open. Boom, resistance. Cool. Let's go to a small time. Let's go to the 1 minute. All right. Now, what would I look for in this? And now this is going to be a little harder than Tesla because why? Price action is not the best. So I would have probably gone short here. Played the what? Pre-market low, which is right here. Where would my take profit be? Let's look at it. Let's go to a bigger time frame. Take profit would be, look, pre-market low. Take profit can be low of day of yesterday. So this is today. This is Monday. Okay. Now would this work? Let's go to a 1 time frame. Let's see what happens. Okay. We've gone short here. Take profit here. In this trade, we would have been stopped out. Out of a bake, and this would have been a break-even stop if I would have traded NVIDIA. Okay, this would have been a break-even stop. Entry, target here, never hit, exit. Okay, and that's why I tell you guys, my strategy isn't 100%. It doesn't work 100% of the time. But I would have retaken this because of why? What happened? We came up. I'm not looking for longs unless we have a clean break all the way above here. We just made a lower high. Here's a low. Here's a lower high. What would I do? I would adjust this to now here. Okay. So I'll change my level. Change this level. Go to a bigger time frame. Target. I would still target probably these lows, honestly. Okay. And then I could have had a runner, and I probably could target like these lows right here. Resistance, 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 resistance. Okay. Zoom in here. I would retake the position, and I would have done TP1, TP2. Now, do you guys see that? We took two trades. One was a break-even stop. The other one was a winner, and a pretty good winner. Okay? But you guys, I think, are struggling with how do you guys control your risk. Okay? Now, NVIDIA, again, was hard. Now, if we already took the trade, that's why I only take 1 or 3 trades a day. If we're trying to trade this all day, your guys' risk to reward is going to, and your win rate's going to completely decrease. Now, look what happens. We hit low here. What does price do? We shoot up. Okay. What do I want to see form? What do I want to see form here, guys? A lower high. What formed? A lower high. What are we going to form? An uptrend. What can we do? Boom. Okay. When would we enter this? If I'm going to target, let's say now we have to make a range for ourselves, okay? We have to make a range for ourselves. We want to chart. All right, we got a low. We can chart. We can do TP1, TP2. Okay? When we want to enter this? Lower high, lower high. I'll probably enter half position size here. Why would I enter half position size here? Because we just made a lower high, break a structure, stop loss. Okay? Boom, TP1 hit. Now, we can now hold the rest of them. We could have maybe gone break even on the other trades, but we just made a lower high. I can control my risk. TP1, TP, and then TP2 technically took a while to hit all the way up here, and I probably wouldn't have held that trade that long. Okay? And again, the video we just looked at it was a terrible price action, and we're still figuring out how to trade this. But look, what I'm doing is I'm identifying trend, I'm identifying my key points of interest, and I'm identifying a range that I want to trade in. Okay? And making the game plan. Every single time before we enter or exit a trade, I want to make a game plan. Are you guys following me? Questions, comments? Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more stock. Okay, let's do one more stock. Throw another stock at me, guys. Gold. Gold was really good. Price action on gold today was really fire, actually. Not gonna lie. All right, here's gold. I actually wanted to trade it this morning, but it happened too quickly. All right, what do we got? Pre-market lows are all the way down here. Pre-market highs right there. Cool. That's all I got. Let's zoom in. Okay. Price opens down here. We shoot up aggressively. I'm not looking for a short unless we break at least here. Thinking about taking a short, but I won't even really want to go heavy unless we break here. Okay. Perfect. So, in this example, when would I want to take a long? Well, we just figured out we had a big push to the upside. Boom, draw my support level. Okay. Cool. Now, when would I want to go long here? When's a break of structure in this example? Break of structure would be here. Here's a previous lower high. What are we forming? Here's a low. Here's a higher low. We're back in an uptrend. Okay. I could take a long position here. All right. Where would I want to target? Probably want to target up here because we have resistance. Boom. That would have been another winning trade. Now, that's why I think you guys really have to work on your risk management too. Let's actually go do another trade. Okay, we hit a take profit. What are we going to do now? Ooh, we just made another higher low. Okay? The trend is still our friend. Okay? We can even draw that trend line if we want to. Now what do we look for? How can we re-enter this? We just fell all the way down here. We're holding above this trend. I would go long here. Another break. Where would I want to do my next main level of take profit? Here's pre-market. Was this pre-market highs? Yep, that's pre-market highs. Go long here. Stop loss below the low. And in this example, right, it did hit finally, right? So I would probably, I usually don't hold, like I don't hold all this. You guys know I don't hold this long. So in a real world situation, this would be like, I'll go in here. This would break it. I'll probably exit on next high. So I'll wait for a high pullback. And then I'll probably exit at next high. So I'll probably have exited right here. So entered here, pull on back, and then I would exit right here. That would have been a real world situation. I wouldn't have held all the way up to there, honestly. Okay. But you guys see, I'm only identifying, taking maybe 1 or 2 trades a day, maybe 3, waiting for the trend to tell me to do something, drawing out my ranges, controlling my risk management, and then hitting the trades. Okay, and especially new students in here. I'm not expecting you guys to master this in day 1, okay? I'm not expecting you guys to get this in day 1. It's going to be confusing, okay? I understand some parts of it. Yeah, it's fine, all right? And again, at the end of the day, now start practicing it, okay? Questions? No, it's fine. I think, Landon, how long have you been trading for? A week, a day, a month? Everybody else, actually everybody in here, give me like your how new or how not new you guys are. First month, first week, first year, first 10 years. First month since January, 6 months. Last month with Forex, 2 days. First month, 3 months. Been here for 2 days. 1 week. So yeah, you guys are really, 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 really new. So I'm 1 month. Okay. I'm not expecting you guys to become masters until at least spending 3 to 4 months in trading. At least. Okay. And I want to, like a lot of people, I think on the internet, make it seem that like you guys do this for, I don't know, a little bit, get into a community, boom, you guys will start breaking in $10,000 a month. It's not realistic. It really isn't. And I know it might be like a little, like, I would just say discouraging, like, oh my gosh, 4 months. Where can you go to working at something for 4 months or 6 months and making that money? Now, can some students like Real AZ has been with me for a month and a half? He's making $15,000 a month. Yeah, but he's been trading for, I think, 3 years before he ever joined me. So he already had prior knowledge, and then he just took what I did and it clicked for him. Now, every single person is going to succeed at a slower or longer rate, right? So it's going to take time. Okay. Cool. So questions, guys. Throw them at me. Does one of you guys want to come up here and chart? Do we have any takers? It's okay if you don't want to. I won't put anybody on the spot. Questions. It's already been 40 minutes. Guys, time go by fast. Why not trading consolidation? Yeah, good example. Let me find a consolidation. Nasdaq's been consolidation. Okay. Here we go. Let's go to yesterday. Okay, here's yesterday. Okay, this is consolidation. Why not trade in this? Well, let's say our game plan is, okay, cool. We have high. We got low. Okay. And we're trying to trade. Like, do you know how hard this is? Just I can't even trade that. Like, I wouldn't even, like, when I'm looking at this, I don't even know what I would have done. Like, I don't even know. Like, we obviously have support here, right? Which is super wiki. Okay. And then we have technically resistance, let's just say, is right here. Okay. Like, it's by looking at this, guys, it's super hard to trade if you guys are seeing this. Like, we're wiki, our entries are going to be terrible. We're going to be wicked out of the trade. Like, oh, we're in an uptrend, now we're in a downtrend. Like, we want to have clean movement. We don't want something that just spasms out all day and only moves between a small range and goes up and down in one wick. Like, this one candle wick, guys, look. It's on a 2 minute time frame too. Let me show you what it looks like on a 1 minute. You guys' brains are about to be like gone on this. Look at this. This is one candle. If we entered, let's say, a break high here, right? This one candle came, like, it's ridiculous. This is super hard to trade. Would have been stopped out 400 times, and then you would have been like, oh, wait, we're going short. And there's no trend involved. We don't know if we're bullish or bearish on the day. Right here, we're bullish and become bearish and become, like, it's super, super difficult. And that just hurts my brain. There's no direction. Exactly. It's overwhelming. Exactly. So when I start, and again, we don't know when we're in consolidation, but let's say I take a trade, boom, and then we, again, immediately wicked out. I'll give it a second. And then when I start seeing it being really tight, being really wicky, I know, okay, dang, we're in consolidation. And once we're in consolidation, I'm not even going to think about taking a trade unless we break high of day or low of day to truly make sure that I'm out of this consolidation. Now, in this example, look what happened. We broke. That could have been a decent play. I probably done a break even stop after that. We would have targeted my TP if I did play this high. I don't know yet. Let's go to a bigger time frame. I don't even know. Like, let me even look. Okay, break the high. I would have targeted probably right here. I would have targeted like right here. And that would that hit? Let's see. Hold up. Let's see. So that's even harder. Like, I'm even having a hard time finding a level. Okay, let's see. Yeah, went in long here. So that would have been a losing trade. So we would still been in consolidation. So that's exactly the same point. It's just hard. You don't want to be in consolidation. Okay? It's even if you don't even trade my strategy, any other strategy, just trading that is just confusing. Okay? So yeah, that's the answer to that. Where do you place stop loss orders and position sizing? Exactly. Yeah. So for example, right? And this is another reason. This is consolidation. Look how hard it is. There's no direction either on this one. This was this morning. Okay. We wanted to wait. But let's say I want to take a long break here. I don't know. I'm just doing position size. For example, I go long here. Okay. Where would my stop loss be? My stop loss will be below here. Why would I put my stop loss here? Because it gives it enough room to say if we come down here and come all the way down back to here, we're in consolidation, or my key level was wrong. Now, stop losses really do coordinate with position sizing, because if you guys go in with 5 contracts and then it comes all the way down here and we get stopped out, and that 5 contract loss is a $500 loss, and you guys only have $2,000 worth of drawdown, well, you just blew more than 50% of your account in one trade. So position sizing is super important, and that's why I usually go in half position size until I'm super confident with the trade. So something like this, I don't go in full size, comes all the way down, gets stopped out, and then I just lost half my account. Our goal as traders is risk management and to be able to identify how much we risk and how much we don't risk. Okay? For example, if I have $2,000 on my account, my max loss for one trade is $200, and that's 10%. Okay? So how many contracts can I buy to make sure that my stop loss will be $200 loss? Is that 1 contract, 2 contracts, 3 contracts, right? And then this is really a bad example to show you about a trend break, because again, is this today? Yeah. Today's price action wasn't the best either. Okay. But I'm trying to give you guys an example of for example, okay, for here, right? We're consolidating. I would go long here. My stop loss on this trade would be different. Would I put my stop loss all the way down here? No. This is way too big of a stop loss. This, even for me, even on a light position, would be a few $100, maybe a few $1,000 move. So for example, my stop loss on this trade would be low of candle, right? Because I'm giving it enough room to come back down and come back up, but I'm not going to give it enough. I don't want to hold it. This is too big of a risk for me. I don't want to risk that much money. So for this example, my bad, I would put my stop loss, where is it? Right here, low candle wick. Okay. And then I would move my stop loss once confirmation happens. So if my initial stop loss on the previous trade that I talked about is right here, and my original stop loss is, what did I say? Went long here, stop loss. Here, let me delete, clear. Cool. Enter here, stop loss down here, right? Once it goes in my way, once it goes in my favor, I immediately move my stop loss to break even, because I don't want to risk my money. Our goal is not to risk a ton of money, okay? And I think it's just practice as well. Let's show you another example. Let's say I want to play long break here, okay? Where would I put my stop loss on this trade? I'll put it low wick here. Why? It's enough room to give it enough room to continue the trend. It's not too wide for my stop loss, because if we break this low, because you see resistance, 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 support. Okay, so if we break this support, we'll probably come down. Is that kind of making sense? But then we have to add position sizing with risk management. Okay. And again, I know this is a lot. And this is probably some of you guys' first time ever listening to me. This is a lot. Okay. It took me a while to understand this to a T. But that's why you got me. That's why you're in here in the first place. Okay. You literally aren't doing this alone. And then you guys have another 150 of you guys are in here. Right. So you guys can help each other out. If I'm not available, you guys can contact each other. We're a team here, okay? What else we got? Sometimes lately it happens so fast we don't have time to short breaks. Yeah. So if something happens too quickly and we don't have time to enter and we miss the play, what do? We miss the play. We wait for the next one. Okay? I do not want you guys to chase a play. Okay. Wait, is NQ moving right now? Oh, damn. Look at that. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I'm just guys, price action lately has been, here's a good example, right? Would I have taken a short here? No. Right? Look at this. This was a previous high right here, right? This is a high, right? Okay. How do we have taken this trade? Here's a low. Here's a higher low. Here's a higher low. Ooh, we have consolidation. Play break high. TP. Boom. And this is trading on Asian session. I wouldn't even trade Asian session. This is terrible. So you don't wait for candle close. No, usually if you wait for candle close, for example, let's say you wait for candle close on, all right, here, this is a good example. We want to trade the break high here. You wait for candle close before you go long. Well, candle close is all the way right here. So you're I'm not going to go long until we get here. Well, the second candle closes, then you enter. That's really bad positioning. But if we enter here, control or stop here, this makes a lot more sense. We're not playing, because in this candle we enter here, we are making money on the movement. Our goal, guys, is trading with momentum and price action. We don't want this type of stuff, okay? We don't want that type of stuff. We want momentum and good price action with key levels and direction. And that's why our goal is to have good picks on when we trade. And lately, the market's been absolutely terrible. It really has been, for us to only take 2 trades or 3 trades a day. Everybody in chat, right? How many, and if you did trade today, put a number. How many trades do we take today? 1, 2, 5, 100? Put a number. We got 3, 3, 3, 5, 3. Okay, so you're all staying underneath 5, which is good. I always say max trades a day should be 5, no more. 5, 5, 5, 4, 2. Okay. So boom, everybody stayed below 5. Round of applause. Good. We should not be taking more than 5 trades. Bax, how many, wait, did you say it? Bax, how many trades do you take? It's okay. Usually I know you take like 30. All right. It's okay to take more than 1 trade, but we don't want to be in front of our computer. Because why as well? Let's say we take 3 trades. Every single one of the trades would break even or a little bit red. So we're red $100. Okay. Us forcing to take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades, that's revenge trading, and we're most likely going to blow an account doing that. That's why limiting the amount of times you trade is going to help with your risk management for sure. Okay. And I say 5 on the max size. We should only be taking 1 or 2 trades a day or 1 to 3 trades a day. But lately price action has been so bad, it's kind of forced me to take more than 2 or more than 3. Never revenge trade. Yeah, for sure. Exactly. Frankie, 8 trades. All right, let's knock that down by 4. All right. That's not terrible. Let's knock that down by 4, okay? Yeah, there's done that. Yeah, exactly. Ballsy move. Exactly, bro. Awesome. What else we got? What else we got? We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. What do we got, team? Again, show up every single day, guys. Watch the previous lessons. Watch the tutorial videos. And I promise you guys will get it. Okay? Bax has been with me for a good amount of time, and she's improved a lot. Is she 100% there yet? No. But she's a lot closer than where she was when she first joined me. Big turbo on the Z06. Bro, I'm thinking about it. Well, I just been daydreaming about the price action you've been talking about, what it was like. Yeah, Mark, I feel you, man. Do you know why it's not letting me use paper trading? I use TradingView. Are you paying for TradingView? And do you have live market data? And are you using the right contracts? Can you go over trading trades right real quick? Wasn't here for Power Hour. Yeah. Power Hour was at like 1, right, guys? Yeah. 12. Yeah. Here it is. We took a few trades. Let's talk about the trades we took Power Hour real quick. Right here. All right. So we're selling off. This was, we actually were waiting. So price was coming up here. We initially wanted to take a trade here. I think Scarlett took a long here, which is really nice. And then it just dumped, and then she got scared because it came back up, right? So this was been a really good trade, right? We came up. How do we know this was going to be a dump? Move on over here. Resistance. Boom. Now, Omar and I, Omar's not here tonight, we took a short. I took a short on this break right here. Now, this is a perfect example of this morning or this afternoon, if you guys were with me, how I control my risk. We entered. I immediately moved my stop loss to break high here. So I was risking like $4 on the trade, especially because it's later in the day. And look what happened. Immediately broke, stopped out. Control my risk. Then I took a trade again right here. And then I got stopped out again on this time. Then it happened. This is a perfect example of being stopped out 1 or 2 times because of what? We identified the momentum. We identified direction. But what is price action? Absolutely terrible. Okay. And then we came all the way down here. And then what could we have done? What's our game plan? High? Ooh, we have a low. Ooh, we just formed a lower high. Okay, how do we want to trade this? Here's a lower high. Half position size, full position size. Where's take profit? And I'll show you guys how easy it is when we have good momentum, when we have this was amazing momentum. Identify trend, identify key level, enter a key level, control support, or control risk, take profit. We could have probably targeted previous high. Beautiful trade. Okay. This is an A+ setup when something like this happens. Now, when we take trades, are we going to get this all the time? No, we might get this or this or finally something good or this. But how can we control when we get this or this? We can't. We can't control the market. All we can control is what we identify in our trades and how we control the risk and how much money we win or lose. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. So we have to be master risk management experts in here, okay? You can always use practice account. Perfect. So what trading view do we have to pay for paper trading? Just do the basic cheapest account. Again, I don't do the base. It's like $16 a month, and then $7 extra. Again, go to my my recording lessons tab or the YouTube page, bro, and it literally says I have a full video about it, how to get started. Okay, but it's like use the cheapest one and then use market data. The shake 7. So it's like in total, so you're paying like $20 a month. How do you know which contracts you're taking? Which contracts? What do you mean? So it's not options. It's the same contracts. So we are trading the June contracts, I think. I have to check. But we don't. There's not like 15 different contracts we trade. We do the same exact contracts every single time. Does every morning I should mark up pre-market, previous highs and day lows? Yeah. Tomorrow morning I will hop on with you guys and I'll do my analysis for tomorrow morning. I'll do it every single morning with you guys. If you buy a prop firm, you automatically get access to live, correct? And guys, if you want to use a prop firm, I have a discounted prop firm in my link. It's called discounted prop firm. You get 30% off with no activation fee. So you guys can use that. Okay. It's pretty nice. Last minute questions. Again, I see you like I'm with you guys like 3 or 4 hours a day. So don't worry. I'm always here. Okay, it's all a little confusing, but thank you. Yeah, again, it is confusing. There's a lot of stuff. So that's why a lot of people, they try this for maybe 2 days, 3 days, and then quit. Because it's like, oh my gosh, this is not what I expected it to be. Well, it's not easy. If I'm making $50,000 or more a month, do you think it's easy? No. But is it possible? Yes. I'm not the smartest person, especially in this room. I promise you I'm not the smartest person in here. Okay? It takes time, it takes practice, and it takes discipline. But every single one of you guys can do it. Relay Z, example, you can do it. Right? Omar, he was a student. He traded Forex before I ever met her. He can do it. Scarlett, she's not all the way there yet, but she's pretty close. Okay? So every single one of you guys can get it, but you guys cannot just quit after 3 days of doing this or a month or 2 months. It takes time. It took me 2.5 years. I promise you it won't take that long. Who's Omar, the other intern? He's not here right now. He's extremely introverted. He's an amazing trader, but he doesn't talk a lot, so we always have to bust his chops. Oh. Bro, okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, who's Omar? He's sleeping, yeah, probably. I'm going to watch it, replay it, and take notes. Beautiful. And guys, you have access to me and the team. You guys have a resource. Excluding me, you guys have a resource networking. You guys have each other. Use each other. Okay? Other than that, anything else, guys? Before we wrap it up, and you guys have a good Tuesday night. And I'll see every single one of you bright, beautiful traders tomorrow morning on Wednesday morning. We good? And I'll post this lesson